Ah, the carefree life of a virus, only interested in the act of self-replication and the consumption of every other organism on the planet. Fittingly, the disease-themed Pathogen is a competitive game played between 2 players, in which the goal is to infect and consume the board until nothing but your counters remain. While the developer wants to give the game an easy-to-learn, hard-to-master tagline, we're not quite sure it applies. To be honest, after our time with the game, we're not sure if getting a handle on the rules have made things easier or more difficult. You see, the mechanics are geared towards punishing your opponents for making gains, with each player able to turn the tide of play in their favor with a single tap. There are 3 types of cell: A, B, and C. Tap on an empty slot on the board and you'll place an A cell. By tapping the A cell, you can evolve it into a B cell, which will spread outwards, transforming any adjacent A cells into B cells as it goes. C cells are the next stage of evolution. Evolve a C cell and it will create a wall cell, which permanently grants you that tile. Finally, you have access to a virus that will remove all matching adjacent cells from an area, regardless of which team they belong to. Each player is given access to these B cells, C cells, and viruses, but they have cooldown periods to prevent constant usage. Often, you'll be congratulating yourself for triggering an evolution that flips most of the board in your favor, only to have your work immediately undone by your enemy. It can be very frustrating, but it does keep you on your toes, making you think twice about every single move. Thanks to interesting board variations and a robust multiplayer mode, Pathogen keeps you on edge through most of its campaign. Ranked play is on the way for those who wish to test their skills against others, and though the 4-player mode isn't available online right now, it is available locally. The AI can be uncompromising, and players are given quite a lot of power to shift the tide of the game in their favor at the last minute. But we still reckon Pathogen is an ingenious board game which will test your nerves to their limits. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.